Hello. Ooh, that's working. Yay. Awesome. Hi, everybody. I am thrilled to see you all here. It is so exciting to have this many family members supporting our grads. You can tell by looking around you that we weren't expecting this many people. So, unfortunately, we're in fire hazard mode. So if anybody is now walking in, we're going to ask you to watch from the lobby where we'll stream this. And we'll do our best to have a great experience. Obviously, the rows in the front are reserved for our graduates, and on the sides for our speakers. So we're going to get started, but if there's anybody who feels inclined to watch this from a seat in the lobby, please do that. Thanks so much, and we'll get started in just a moment. Good evening. Whew. Thank you all for coming. You may be seated. Good evening. My name is Kat Borbaresh, and I am the director of the Adult Education and Lifelong Learning departments at Casper College. I am honored to welcome you to the Lee and Felicia Castellow Adult Learning Center Commencement and Award Ceremony for the class of 2025. Tonight, we celebrate one of the largest classes of the past 10 years. I'm going to need to ask you to hold your applause. We'll be here all night. More than 300 students enrolled in our adult education programs this year, and 58% achieved at least one measurable skill gain. This is incredible success when considering that 63 students are single parents, 18 are homeless, runaway, or foster care youth, 78 are justice involved, 131 have disabilities, and 187 are low-income individuals. I am humbled to be in the company of our determined students, their proud instructors, and the amazing individuals who provide support and give of their time for the success of our students and our programs. An evening like this requires lots of help, as you could tell, and we appreciate our work study students and also our volunteers. In no particular order, Ron Hutchinson, Kim Garhart, Ginger Olson, Cheryl Grapes, and now I'm blanking on the fifth one. There's one more of you, and I'm so sorry. I should have written it down. It will be Ginger's job to ensure everyone makes it up and down the stairs safely. So please look for them. Ginger, will you wave? Okay, grads, she's helping you. A special thanks goes to Lorenzo Maffin for sound and lights. Also in attendance this evening are Casper College trustees Kathy Dolan and Chair David Applegate. We appreciate everyone's support. Students, you have put in long hours and taken assessment after assessment. You've remained dedicated to earning your high school equivalency certificates or finishing your programs of study. You have realized a truly significant accomplishment, and I'm delighted to congratulate you. Most of you have not been on this journey alone, so I'd like to give you the opportunity to acknowledge those who have supported you. Audience, if you are a family or a support person of one of our fine graduates and students, please stand now so that we can recognize and thank you. And now it is my pleasure to invite Dr. Brandon Cosine, President of Casper College and one of our center's biggest supporters, to the podium. Dr. Cosine.
Good evening, graduates, students, and families. Achieving a high school equivalency certificate and improving your English are significant milestones that open up new opportunities for further education and career advancement. It reflects dedication, perseverance, and the willingness to overcome challenges. This accomplishment lays a strong foundation for future success and is a testament to your commitment to personal growth and to learning. As president, I want to personally welcome you to consider Casper College in your future plans. I encourage you to take advantage of all the amazing resources that our campus offers. I know that the faculty and the staff will have your back, just like your instructors at the Adult Learning Center did, to guide you through this journey. Take a moment to feel proud of what you have accomplished. You set a goal and you crushed it. Remember this moment when an obstacle blocks your path and recall that you can conquer it. It might be taking an unconventional approach, a steeper than usual angle, or finding a way to go around to take a longer route, but you can master whatever you set your mind to. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement.
Good evening, my name is Leslie LeClaire and I'm the Administrative Assistant for the Adult Learning Center. It's wonderful to be here with you all to celebrate our graduates, and tonight I have a special letter from Senator John Barrasso to share with you. Dear students, congratulations on earning your high school equivalency certificate. This is a terrific accomplishment. You gained important knowledge and skills to help you create positive change in your life and in your community. Earning your certificate is a significant accomplishment. As you celebrate this milestone, we are reminded of the importance of pursuing our dreams and aspirations. Your hard work and dedication are certain to benefit our great state. In 1992, former President Ronald Reagan offered his hopes for the youth of our nation when he said, quote, "May each of you have the heart to conceive, the understanding to direct, and the hand to execute works that will make the world a little better for having been there," end quote. I sincerely hope you will carry these words of wisdom throughout the rest of your life. This is just the beginning of a lifelong journey of learning. I wish you well as you continue on this path to success. And now I also have the pleasure of introducing one of our amazing instructors who is always giving her all to each person who passes through our doors and is excited to meet each student where they need to be. Brittany Jensen.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Brittany Jensen, and I am an instructor at the Castellow Adult Learning Center. Our first speaker tonight is here because his journey reflects that of many of yours. He earned his high school equivalency in 2006 and has gone on to achieve great things, both personally and professionally. He and his wife, Carrie, have lived in Casper for the last 12 years, and they are raising 4 beautiful children together. He worked his way through his career in plumbing, from the literal trenches to the highest achievement in the industry, and now holds the title of Master Plumber. His work has taken him all over the world, and tonight he has gladly taken the opportunity to share many of the lessons that he has learned along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Craig Bates.
Well, good evening, everyone. This is quite the crowd. They didn't tell me it was going to be this many people. This is fantastic. I'm excited and I'm humbled to be even considered to be standing here before you this evening, let alone to actually be standing here. You've all worked so hard and sacrificed to get to this point, and let me say that even though I may not know you personally, I'm proud of you and what you've accomplished to be here. I think I can say that because it seems like it was just a couple of years ago that I was in that same point in my life. A little more background on me. I was never a good student. And in reality, I'm still not the best in classrooms. I remember one time in 11th grade, I fell asleep during English class, and I woke up to somebody flicking my ear, and I elbowed my buddy who was sitting behind me. Turns out it was my teacher. That was a bit of a shock. Later that year, so junior year, I dropped out and began my personal journey of learning and growing outside of what some would call the traditional path. That was 2001. I moved to Arizona and worked with my cousin who owned a plumbing business. At the time, being 17 and not looking past more than just a few months, I didn't know that eventually it would become my career of choice and become the way I support my family. I worked and volunteered for the next several years, and then in 2006 felt it was time to get my equivalency. Looking back now, that decision was the beginning of the journey that has led to today. I've worked as a candy maker, a line cook, an EMT, a hazmat responder, plumbing apprentice, plumbing journeyman, and now a master, in charge of all the field operations for my company. And as Brittany said, I've traveled all over the world. I've been to Mexico a couple of times, England, a few other places. All of you are now at that same crossroads and have accomplished something great. And I wonder where each of you are going to be in 20 years. For me, it's been an incredible journey with good times and difficult times, job and career changes, more education, including the dreaded classroom, online courses, marriage, children, moving a few times, lots of clogged drains and broken pipes, more than I care to mention. Just a few more things. During this 20-plus year journey, I've learned a few things that helped me along my way, and I'd like to share those with you today as you move off of this stepping stone and continue on your own personal journey. First and foremost, I'm a movie guy. I love a good film as well as a good book, and now if I didn't age myself already, I'm going to really do it here. How many of you have seen the movie The Lion King? Yeah? I saw that in the movie theater when it came out. In that movie, there are many lessons that are taught. But the one that I want to focus on, if you remember, there was a conversation between Simba and the baboon, Rafiki, I think was his name. And he takes his staff and he whacks Simba right across the head. Simba gets a little peeved and says, "Well, what the heck was that for?" To which the wise Rafiki responds, "Doesn't matter. It's in your past." He then continues, "The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can run from it or learn from it." He then tries to take the second swing and Simba ducks out of the way. Just because the past didn't turn out the way you or others would have liked, doesn't mean your future can be better than you ever imagined. Never let your past define your future. The past is behind, learn from it. The future is ahead, prepare for it. The present is here, live it. None of us can change our yesterdays, but all of us can change our tomorrows. The past is exactly that, the past, and despite what we wish, it cannot be changed. It may be painful at times, but use it as a tool of learning and experience. Second, every one of us is on our own personal journey fraught with mountains to climb, storms to weather, dragons to slay, and many other twists and turns. Along your path, you will encounter things that are beyond your control, including at times the choices and actions of others that have consequences that will affect you. My advice for this comes from the classic story and film Lord of the Rings. If you recall, partway through their journey in the mines of Moria, Frodo and Gandalf are having a conversation, and Frodo bemoans the fact that he's got to carry this ring all the way to Mordor and everything else, and through no fault of his own, is pretty upset about how difficult the journey is. Gandalf, being the wise old character in this story, responds to him, "So do I, and so do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. Along our journey, your journey, there are times when it's easy, times when it's hard, good times and bad times, and more often than not, Deciding when and how those times come about are beyond what we can control. But as Gandalf says, our choice is to decide what we're going to do despite what or who we encounter along the way. Keep going. To quote another Disney film, just keep swimming. Find joy in the journey. Climbing mountains is hard, but the view from the top is marvelous. Third, it's been said, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. You are the sum of the 5 people closest to you. I learned fairly early on that the people around you have a profound influence on who you are and the direction of your life. In fact, it was a factor of me dropping out of school and moving to a different state, and a major, major factor in who I am today and where I've ended up. I've been lucky enough to have found my wonderful wife, and I know it's been said many times, many of you will probably say it here, but I'm very way above my status. Along the way, I have found some of the best people I know, and I'm lucky enough to call them friends. Surround yourself with good people who have integrity and will help you become the best version of yourself. And I'd be willing to wager that most of those people are in this room with you today. Fourth, Gandhi once said, live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Another quote, develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. I think you can see what I'm trying to share with you here. Never, ever quit learning. I have found that learning looks different for everyone, and each person must discover their own unique way of learning. For me, it is a mix of several things. Over time, I discovered that I learn best by doing and keeping my hands and mind busy. That's why I'm a plumber. All of my learning was done day by day on the job using my hands. I've also developed a love for reading books in areas that interest me. In this day and age, there are hundreds of ways to gain knowledge and learn. For some of you, maybe it's going on to college, gaining another degree or a certificate. For others, maybe it's books, audiobooks, podcasts, phone apps. The list is endless. YouTube. You'd be surprised how much you can learn from that. Discover what works for you and what doesn't. Well, I could probably give you a few more pieces of advice, but it's time for you to hear from your classmate. So I think of all the things that have guided me on my journey, these 4 are the ones that have had the greatest impact on me. Never let your past define your future. Don't sweat things beyond your control and just keep going. Surround yourself with good people. Find what works for you to never cease learning. I'm not done with my journey. In fact, just this last week, I've been taking a class to get a different certification in my field to install critical medical gases in hospitals and things like that. And it was just this last September that I studied and got my master's license. Your journey is just beginning and it is not done. You've reached this milestone. You've all worked hard for this day and I'm so excited for you. I offer my congratulations and tell you that the best is yet to come. Thank you.
Good evening. I'll try a new microphone tonight. My name is Laura Ryan, and I'm an instructor here at the Adult Learning Center. Is it working? Okay. I am honored to introduce our student speaker this evening, Bryce Dacus. While at the Casper Reentry Center, Bryce earned his high school equivalency certificate through a partnership with Casper College. Since then, he's been working hard. He's got a job, planning to go to college. He'd like to study diesel mechanics or addiction studies. Bryce's story is about determination and making the most of a second chance. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Bryce Dacus.
Well, good evening, everyone. I just want to congratulate every one of us. It's a big accomplishment for sure. But here goes, man. Good evening, everyone. My name is Bryce Dacus. I'm a recovering addict. I've been clean and sober for 21 months. The journey definitely was not easy, I can tell you that. But I'm alive. Today, as I stand before you, I'm filled with a deep sense of gratitude and reflection. This moment is not just about the diploma in my hand, but about the journey that has brought me here. A journey full of obstacles, pain, and loss, but also one filled with growth, healing, and inspiration. A few years ago, I never imagined I'd be standing here. In fact, I wasn't even sure if I'd even make it this far or even be alive. I've been through some of the toughest moments of my life, moments that threatened to take everything from me, including my future. Addiction was one of those battles. It crept into my life slowly at first, but before I knew it, it had me captured. It had completely taken over everything. It robbed me of my confidence, my sense of purpose, and for a time, my belief that I had the strength to turn things around. But there was something inside of me, a quiet whisper, a spark of hope that refused to let me give up. Even in my darkest days, when addiction felt like it would never let go, I fought. I fought not just for myself, but for the future that I wanted to build. And as difficult as it was, the recovery became a path forward. It wasn't an easy journey, and it wasn't quick, but with every step, I got closer to reclaiming my life. I realized that overcoming addiction wasn't just about being free from substances. It was about learning to believe in myself again, to trust that I was capable of so much more than I thought, and giving myself so much more credit. But my story doesn't end there. Another loss. Sorry. The greatest loss I ever faced hit me when my father passed away last year. Sorry. Losing him was losing a big part of myself, and it felt like the ground beneath me just disappeared. He was someone who had always been there for me, guiding me through life challenges, and now I had to just navigate this journey without him. The grief was overwhelming, and at times it felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders. But through that loss, I found strength I didn't know I had. I realized that my father's memory, his love, and his lessons were still with me. He had always believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. It was in those quiet moments of reflection, thinking about the person he was and the life that he lived, that I found the inspiration to keep moving forward. I knew I had to make him proud. I knew that his passing wasn't an end, and it was a reminder to live fully, to keep pushing through the tough times and honor his legacy by creating my own. And so I found inspiration in the face of grief. I found inspiration in the memory of my father, in my recovery, and in the realization that I had the power to change my life. Every single one of us do. Education, too, became a source of light during this time. It was more than just exams. It was a chance to rebuild my life, to prove to myself that I knew I could do it, and I had great goals to achieve, despite all my setbacks. Every paper I wrote, every test I took, it was a small victory to the road to where I wanted to begin of healing. And beyond healing, my education has become the foundation for everything I want to accomplish moving forward. It has opened doors and shown me that my story doesn't end with recovery. It begins with purpose. I want to use what I've learned to help others, especially those who are still fighting the battles I've faced, whether it's through counseling, advocacy, or working in addiction and mental health or recovery. My goal is to turn my pain into purpose. I want to be a voice for those who feel unheard. I want to show people that your past does not define your future. and that education and recovery can be the key to unlocking a second chance at life. Today I stand before you not just as a graduate, but as someone who has fought through addiction, through loss, and self-doubt. I fought for every moment that has brought me here, and this achievement means more to me than words can express. It is a testament to the strength of the human spirit, to the belief that we can overcome even the most difficult challenges. To anyone who is struggling with addiction, with loss, with any hardship, I want you to know that we're not alone. It is okay to grieve, it's okay to feel broken, but never forget that you are capable of healing and moving forward. The road may not be easy, but it's always worth it. And as hard as it may seem to be now, there is hope on the other side. I dedicate this achievement to my father, who gave me strength to keep going when I didn't have none, to my mom, my brother, my sister, my nieces and nephews, and my friends who support me that are sober. Also to my family and friends who never gave up on me when I had given up on myself. And most importantly, to myself for not giving up even when the world seemed to be pushing me down. This isn't the end of our journey, this is just the beginning. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Carly Brentmeyer.
And I'm Sarah Michaels.
And we're here to recognize the enormous achievements that our English as a second language students have made throughout the year. Did you know you had 2 celebrations tonight? Traditionally, we have given separate awards to students based on their personal contributions and achievements, but we're shifting away from that. Tonight, we're presenting certificates that are more personalized for individuals who went above and beyond our expectations.
Tonight is a celebration of our students' accomplishments, and we're really happy to recognize their hard work. This year, we enrolled 82 English as a second language students from 22 different countries. We had students just this year from Brazil, Burkina Faso, Chile, China, Colombia, Cote d'Ivoire, Cuba, Ecuador, El Salvador, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Jamaica, Kenya, Mexico, Moldova, Nicaragua, Russia, Thailand, Ukraine, Venezuela, and Vietnam. I would now like to recognize our 2024-2025 English as a Second Language students. Please line up. The following students have met our program's requirements, and all of them have significantly improved in 1 or more language skills: reading, writing, listening, or speaking. Students, please listen for your name and come forward to receive your certificate. Lina Agudelo. Noraida Anachuri. Griselda Arellano.
Filibert Bastidas. Nayeli Beltran. Lourdes Castro. Mia Che. Joanna Figuera. Sadiana Hernandez. Tatiana Lesser. Igor Maestrov. Smannery Millian. Maglis Morillo. Elena Newmiller. Liliana Perez. Daisy Plates. Janina Rojas de Acevedo. And Jolene Tong. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Rochelle Hampton, and I'm one of the Adult Basic Education instructors. This year marks the 63rd Casper College Adult Learning Center graduation, honoring our newest high school equivalency graduates. The students present here today have achieved their educational goal of successfully completing their HiSET testing. The HiSET exam is demanding. To earn a credential, a candidate must complete a battery of 5 tests, covering math, science, social studies, reading, and writing. The 5 tests, which last 7.5 hours, also measure skills in communication, information processing, problem solving, and critical thinking. Many people think that the HiSET is an easy test. However, if a teacher were to walk into any high school right now and give the test, 40% of high school seniors would not pass the exam. The total that one needs to pass the HiSET exam is an overall accumulation of 45. At Casper College, we have always had a higher passing score than the national average. This year, our average score was 69. There are 2 reasons. There are 2 reasons I believe this has happened. One is because of all of you sitting in front of me. You're amazing individuals that have not given up on furthering your education. The second is because of our belief in you. All of our graduates, we have 27 individuals here today that scored at or above the college-ready level. These students earned a 15 or better out of 20 on an individual test. Just like they do at high schools, we would like to recognize those top scoring individuals here with us. And I'm sorry, I misspoke. These are the people who have scored an average of 15 on all of their tests. So please hold your applause until the end. Students, when I say your name, please stand if you're here. Ariel Hubbard-Kumulos, Christopher Becker, Nicholas Watts, Jesse Morgan, Elora Umbach, Maria Chavez, Seth Bales, Cam Reed, Garrett Honholt, Kevin Wilson, Alexia Garcia, Sean Long, Robert Shoemaker, Theo Colgrove, Aiden McDonald, Mystica Hampton, Hayden Addington, Dakota Dick, Shelby Maxwell, Layla Flesvig, Elise Knox, Annalisa Bryant, Jackson Parsons, Contessa Clarkson, and Whitney Fulford. All right, you may be seated. Congratulations again to each of the top scoring students in our graduating class. Up next, we'll be presenting awards to our students who have completed their equivalency. A reminder to the students, please pause for your photo.
Can you tell I'm really excited for you guys? I raced and I won. Hayden Marie Addington.
Gabrielle Aguilar.
Bryce Alley.
Caden Anderson.
Rebecca Baldwin.
Michelle Bennett.
Brian Stephen Brown.
Annalisa Bryant.
Charisse Canaday.
Veronica Castaneda.
Devin Klein.
Theo Colgrove.
Dakota Dick.
Alex Fair.
Layla Flesvig.
Whitney Fulford.
Alexia Garcia.
Mystica Hampton.
Megan Gentile.
Mary Gore.
Hayden Hendrickson.
Katie Hess.
Ezekiel Hopkins.
Levi Marvin Howard Kellick.
Jarrell King Russell.
Elise Renee Knox.
Gavin Keebler.
Sean Long.
Octavio Macias.
Alana Madigan.
Michaela Madrid.
Shelby Maxwell.
Aiden McConnell.
Raymond McGirt.
Contessa Clarkson and Lane Nas.
Elora Nation.
Joey Neese.
Jaime Ivan Pena.
Logan Elijah Pomeroy.
Rio Ponce.
Severin Shade.
Cade Shipley.
Kenneth Shoemaker.
Robert Shoemaker.
Daisha Terrell.
Edglaw Throt. How did I do?
Maya Varela.
Nicholas Watts.
Bryce Dacus. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the staff and instructors at the Castellow Adult Learning Center at Casper College, I extend our most sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. I promised you all at Start Smart that I would cry at graduation. And believe me when I tell you, and my boss can testify to the fact that I have been in tears all week. We are so, so proud of you. It has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure to serve you and a true honor to be a part of your journey. Congratulations.
This isn't in the script, but I'd just like to also say how proud I am of all of you. Good work. Please welcome to the stage Interim Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jerry Hawks.
Students, I know that at least one person at the Castellow Adult Learning Center has had an impact on your success and the reason that you're here this evening. Let's show your appreciation for the instructors that have helped you get to this point this evening. Of course, course, we hope you will consider joining us at Casper College as you continue your educational journey. I encourage you to dream big and imagine the life that you want to live. Begin making small steps, and you'll be surprised at how far you will go. To help students such as yourselves achieve these educational journeys and successes, I'm excited to announce a brand new scholarship that was just announced earlier this week. This scholarship, the Casper College T-Bird Rise Scholarship, is for first-generation students and non-traditional students who haven't attended college previously. Thanks to our Casper College Foundation, the T-Bird Rise Scholarship is available for the upcoming academic year to support students for 1 full year. And the best part is, there's no extra forms or complicated steps. Simply apply for admission by the 1st of July of this year, and you will automatically be considered. Award amounts are $500 for part-time students and each semester, and $1,000 each semester for full-time students. Andy Stewart in the lobby, part of our admissions team, is available this evening to answer any questions you may have regarding this brand new opportunity at Casper College. Families and friends, please stay seated until all of our graduates have exited. Graduates, please remember to return your caps and gowns before you leave this evening. And lastly, please remember that the party that led you in this evening to the ceremony will lead you out this evening. Castellow Adult Learning Center, class of 24-25 graduates, please rise. Please take your tassel and move it from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap. Please join me in congratulating our newest graduates at the Castellow Adult Learning Center. Congratulations.
Can't nobody do it like you do it. You're special. Can't nobody nobody take that away from you, but you. I allow myself to make mistakes that help me grow. I accept myself exactly as I am without no judgment. God wouldn't have put these dreams in my heart if He hadn't already given me everything I need to accomplish it. I'm astonished. I'm amazing. I'm so awesome. Yeah, I'm grateful for this day I put my all in. I'm so worthy. Thankful for everything. I'm so proud of myself.